Good evening, it's Saturday night, and that means it's Max Coates Clio Cup action hosted by us at NXTGEN. We're on to round 5, and this week coming from the Brands Hatch circuit of using the Indy layout. 20 laps, so that'll give us just under 20 minutes of racing, and then 15-minute qualifying as well. No special rules this week, everyone's in qualifying, and it's not a double header, it's just a single race around Brands Hatch Indy. So let's get underway and get the race started. Do join in on the YouTube chat if you are watching as well. And you are Mad Marshall, evening everyone. So it does always provide some very, very close racing this track as well. Start to finish, just because it's so short as well. It's just non-stop. Should hopefully give us action from, like we seen from last week's race. The second part of the double header, which was Watkins Glen Short, that provided some very, very close racing up at the front. There was about 6 or 7 battling out from start to finish for first place as well. We just wait for the game to load up. And while waiting, let's catch up with the tables as well, bring you all up to date with that. So leading the way with 86 points, WRT Edu STM. Second place with 79 is AMH Racing. He got pole, one of the pole positions last week. NGR Fraser scored the fastest laps that week. He's on 68 points in third at the moment. NGR Martin in fourth with 67. WRT Scott McFall in fifth with 64. 6th place Boy Raxer 14, he's on 61 points. 7th Jamie F430 with 57. 8th NGR Lee 40 points. 9th ALTEL with 37, and 10th Shadow Stalker with 30. 11th Cam123 Diz with 26 points. 12th is MLV 2741 with 18. 13th NGR Mad Marshall with 10, and then 14th Kicker 795 with 9. Then 15th is the Les with 8. 17th Robertson 567 468 7, and 18th RDJ 124 and 7. A lot of the last ones there only taken part in sort of 1 or 2 races, so that's why not many points on the board for them. Jamie F430 getting a little bit sideways there. So here is the current championship leader at the moment, WRT Edu STM. Throwing the car around there. Oh, looks like he's come into contact. I think that might have been ALTEL. No, it wasn't. Not sure who that was in contact with him. Looks like we have some times coming in now across the board though. So NGR Martin NGR Fraser's now taking the top spot. It's all changing very, very rapidly on this short Indy layout of the circuit. So NGR Fraser has taken the top time at the moment. Jamie F430, so teammates first and second at this moment in time. NGR Lee was third. WRT Scott McFall has just taken that position off him. No, Boy Rax has now just taken third, sorry. So it is literally changing all time. So NGR Martin now down at 6. WRT Favres at 21. He's a filler for this evening. He's in 7th. RDJ 124 in 8th. ALTEL 9th. AMH down in 10th at the moment. I'm sure we'll see that change. We'll stick with him and see if he improves on his lap time now. Yes, he does improve, and he goes right to the top. So he has put a little bit of a buffer in between him. And now Scott McFall now in second place. Boy Raxer in third, so NGR Lee in fourth now. NGR Fraser and Jamie F430, who were first and second, now down in fifth and sixth. but the top 8 within 1 second of each other. In fact, NGR Martin just outside that. He is coming now to complete another lap, so we'll see if he improves on his time. This is the great thing about qualifying sessions at this track. It's literally chopping a chain at all time. He does move up to 8th. The top 10 now within a second of each other. Web user Johnny, who new for tonight, filling in. He's currently 11th, 1.3 seconds off the pace. Let's see if he improves. He doesn't, he stays where he is at the moment. Where is Scott McFall? That is Edu. So he needs to really move up the table. He doesn't want to be dropping too many points tonight. Oh! Puts down too much power there and goes off. That is going to unfortunately sacrifice this lap for him. There is last season's winner, Scott McFall. Let's go on board with Scott. Oh, he's not going to get the best start to another lap. Throwing the car around there. So through Graham Hill Bend, need to be careful of the track limits on that section of the track. And this corner can catch quite a few of them out. It's a Clearways, Clark curve, down onto the home straight. And that is a lap of the Brands Hatch Indy layout, and obviously then down into Paddock Hill Bend. Likes to throw that sideways. Scott McFall in third. AMH still in first, just leaving the pits again. NGR Lee in second, having a very good run out at the moment. He's got his teammate just in front of him as well. I did get them mixed up last week. Not forgetting NGR Martin is the one with the red trim and NGR Lee the one with the black trim. You can just see how much the car leans on the suspension there. The rear right tyre lifts off the track. Jamie F430 did take second, and NGR Lee takes it back straight away. And they're very, very close to this guy, AMH Racing. This really could be anyone's pole tonight, and there's still over 8 minutes left to go in this qualifying session. The action is non-stop at the moment. Let's see if AMH can extend his lead. I think that might have been an outlap for him. Boy Raxa now in second. It's literally chopping and changing all of the time. I'll try and keep up with it as much as I can. Here comes NGR Lee to complete another lap. Looks like he's getting a toe off his teammate there. That could really help him. Teammate side by side. So stays where we are. But WRT Edu STM unfortunately losing out at the moment. He's in 10th. He needs to find over half a second. Probably could do with some help of his teammate as well to get a toe. The problem is this track is very small, so finding time can be a bit of an issue. Look how close it is between Boy Rax and AMH though. Don't forget those two are teammates. So NGR Martin now getting a toe off NGR Lee. NGR Lee gets out the way. There is NGR Martin in 8th. The top 11 are within a second of each other as well. It would be amazing if we got everyone within a second of each other. But that just shows how close this is going to be. So I think Fraser's just moved into 4th as well. Oh, Jamie F30, his teammate, dived out of his way there. Has AMH done enough to keep this pole? So just catching up with the YouTube comments. Peter Ray, hi everyone. Hi Peter, thanks for joining us. Oh, NGL Fraser backing out there, whether he had a cut track maybe. AMH has improved on his time as well. He has put a little bit of, and the smallest of time between him and Boy Rax and everyone else below him, of course. There's Jamie F430 who's following behind him. Not a bad idea to try and get a toe off the fastest guy on track at the moment. He's probably a little bit too far back though to really gain any benefit from it. So Jamie F430 does improve, not enough to move him from 5th, but does improve on his time. Oh, goes out a little bit wide there. For AMH, that slipped past me as well, also massively improved on his time. It's so close between 2nd and 5th at the moment as well. AMH just keeps finding pace. So has it come to the point now where everyone has found their limit? Everyone will keep pushing though. Edu's moved up to 9th. Oh, goes out very wide there. Back end comes out and pits back in. He seems to be struggling a little bit at the moment. He's getting straight back out though, plenty of time to throw in some more laps. Fraser deciding to pit in as well. Fraser pushing very hard, just seeing the distance there. Gets a little bit out of shape by taking too much of the curb. So has NGR Martin done enough to move up the field? He doesn't improve on his lap time. So this is going to be the trickiest part for the drivers here. He needs to be careful about how much of that runoff you use. The game will give you a penalty. If you keep the power down and use that runoff, the game will class it as a track limit abuse. And it will give you a slow down penalty. Best thing to do is just ease off. Don't put any power down. Just try not to use the runoff. But if you do, you must come off the power. AMH does look like he's done enough. We're into the last minute of the qualifying session. Obviously we'll have the lap completion time just after that as well for anyone else. He made it past now. The lights have gone on for AMH. Does it feel that he's on for another quicker lap here? Jamie F430 got his lights on as well. Nice control from both of them. Boy Raxa is just in front of AMH. Could look to give him a bit of a tow here. See if it helps. They are just going to run out of time, so they won't be able to complete another lap. So they didn't improve anymore. Couldn't lead it in the championship. Unless he can improve. That's not going to help him improve, sadly. So, I tell, maybe he could improve. What a great qualifying session that was, though. So Airtel stays in 11th. So well done to AMH on securing the bonus point for pole there. So let's have a look at the grid then, confirmed for round 5 of the Max Coates Clio Cup. So AMH in first, Boy Raxa second, NGR Lead takes first, he'll be very pleased with that. NGR Fraser in 4th, Jamie F430 in 5th, WRT Scott McFall in 6th, followed by WRT Favres 21 in 7th. Not again, he's just the filler tonight, so very good position for him. NGR Martin there in 8th, followed by current leader of the championship, WRT Edu STM in 9th. 10th goes to RDJ124, 11th ALTEL, 12th Web user Johnny, who's again first to the first race in the series tonight as well. 13th Shadowstalker DBS, and then 14th round out the table NGR Mad Marshall. So let's get round 5 underway. So I think it would just be at the ready up screen now. Don't forget, they have the choice of 2 setups. You've got stable or loose. I think most will probably go for the loose setup around this track. You also get a bonus point for fastest lap as well, so we'll check that out at the end who gets that. Let us know on the comments who you think is going to be taking overall first and who'll get that bonus point for pole as well. It looks like Mad Marshall says he's got disconnected. Hopefully it won't affect too many other people. It seems to be taking a while for everyone to get going. I don't know if we've got a frozen lobby here. Let's go into the chat and see what is happening. Oh no, there we go. Looks klaxon sound, and everyone is go. So as usual, it's all very bunched up in the middle. Looks like everyone makes it through cleanly though. Ajali coming under attack from Boy Raxa. Ajali got the inside, so he goes back in second. NGR Fraser on a charge here. AMH goes out very wide. Oh, there's a few that are going out wide. NGR Fraser, big impact into the wall for him. He drops down the table. That's a real shame for him, so he has his work cut out for him now. And Charlie in the middle of teammates. So Edu's made good progress here. He's up to 6th. So he started 9th, so he's made good movement up the field. Has got his teammate Scott McFall in front of him as well, so Scott definitely won't make it hard for him to get past. And look at this though, NGR Lee is now taking the top spot. He's going to have the inside for Paddock Hill. Side by side with AMH. AMH gets into the top spot again, but NGR Lee holding that inside line. Jamie F430 going to try and sneak through here as well. Now AMH going to have the inside line. They lean on each other. So NGR Lee still coming out victorious as well. Scott McFall now side by side with Edu. Edu has got through here. So Edu now into 5th. But look at this, Jamie F430 is now into 2nd. AMH down to 3rd. Oh, Jamie F430 goes off into the dirt there. He comes back on though. He hasn't lost out too much. He is going to lose out a few places here. Boy Raxa really coming under attack. It's just so bunched up that if you leave the door open, you can lose so many places. NGR slightly run away with it now as these group of cars battle it out. JBF for 3 still in 2nd after that going off in the gravel at Paddock Hill Bend. But Edu is on an absolute charge here, going into 4th. Make that 3rd as he gets past AMH. AMH going to go for a move here down the inside. Is he going to be able to make it stick before the corner? He's definitely got it done. Yes, he has. He's not clearing though. Edu's going to have the inside line here. Scott McFall trying to get a piece of the action as well. Edu now into 2nd. Tell you what, it wasn't Edu's story in qualifying, but he certainly found his pace in the race. Scott McFall trying to go through the inside here. AMH close to the door though, he's not going to allow that to happen. Oh, a little bit of a touch from AMH onto Edu there, but Edu's going to hold this inside line. They lean on each other. Edu goes defensive. As AMH is now going to come under attack from Scott McFall. Boy Rax is holding on to this as well. Jamie F430 down in 7th. is trying to keep up with these guys. Oh, a little bit of a lock-up from Edu there. You may think that gap looks quite big, but it certainly isn't. Oh, Scott before the back end coming out. That's going to allow Boy Raxer to get down the inside of him. NGR Martin's going to stick with them as well, but no way free for NGR Martin as Boy Raxer found a way through. I think Scott McFall has just been able to hold on. It does look a little bit jumpy. I believe that is a little bit of lag. Oh no, AMH makes a mistake. He's in the gravel, he's losing places very quickly. He is now down to 7th. Is he going to lose out to WRT Favres as well? So he starts lap number 8 of 20 in 7th. And this guy, NGR Lee, 2 seconds in front of Edu. Scott McFall doesn't quite have that cushion between him and Boy Raxer though. Oh, there's battles going on here as well. Jamie F30 and NGR Martin. NGR Martin leading out of them two at the moment. Here comes AMH. AMH's caught up so quickly as these two battle it out. Now what does AMH do? Because he's got Jamie to the left, NGR Martin to the right, as they all now form an orderly queue. Oh, NGR Martin's going to lose out here. He could possibly lose 3 places. No, Favres choosing to go to the right as AMH done enough to get past. NGR Martin out wide. NGR Martin unfortunately left the door open, so that's allowed Jamie F430 to get past. AMH is now side by side with him. And the fight lives on for another lap. We're almost at the halfway point in the race. And Jarlee still leading 2 seconds to second place. This is the battle for 5th though. AMH go for a late move down the inside of Paddock Hill Bend. He's not able to get it done before the corner though. He's going to have NGR Martin. He leans on him. NGR Martin. He's going to lose out to Favres as well because of that move. No, he's fighting back. NGR Martin really in the walls here. AMH leaving the door well open on there. He definitely closed the door on NGR Martin then. He is not going to give that place up without a fight. Look in the distance to NGR Fraser. And at that moment he's now fighting back, trying to get past Favres. Damage is just on visual, so it won't affect the performance of the car. The gap to first is now just over a second. Did look like we saw a bit of a lock-up from NGR Lee. We joined, but 1 second now is all that separates him. Jamie off of 30 is gonna concede now to AMH. AMH is gonna go through the inside. Is he be able to make it stick? Oh no, takes too much going into the corner. We saw that last week at Solder as well. Does need to be careful about attacking those corners. JBF for 30 will now rethink his strategy and try and bring this fight to AMH. There's NGR Fraser just in the distance as well. He's gaining on these guys. I think JBF for 30 could do with some teammate support as NGR Martin get a little bit sideways there as well. Oh no, NGR Fraser tried to go down the middle. Febres was there though. Jamie goes out wide of 40. He was almost going into the gravel then. Right on the limit of the track though, trying to carry as much speed through the corner. Oh, AMH's back end coming out of him slightly. That's going to lose him some time. That'll allow Jamie to close the gap. Again, a lock up from AMH there. Jamie off of 30, really close here. He's applying as much pressure as he can. He's going to try and find a way through. Oh, there is no way through. That could really allow the door to be opened for NGR Martin. Is he able to get through? He's not. He just slots back into place. Half a second is what the lead is now from first to second as well. Edu is on an absolute charge. NGR late. 4.5 laps left to hold on. Oh, a little bit of a mistake from Edu there. Sometimes that's what can happen if you push that bit too hard. Sometimes it's better to take second than to drop down. You really need to think about banking as much points as you can from the race. Here we're back with the battle for 5th. AMH still leading the 3, so Jamie F for 30 in the blue black. Jamie F for 30 trying to get down the inside. No, he's not able to do it. I think that camera angle is a little bit more deceptive than what we feel. AMH is not able to shake off Jamie F for 30 though, and NGR Martin sticking with them. The gap at the top is now pretty much non-existent. NGR late makes a little bit of a mistake there. That's going to give WRT Edu the inside line for the corner. It closes the door on NGR late. NGR late is going to fight back though. He's got Scott McFall just behind him. Oh, he loses out to Scott McFall now as well. Boy, Rax is coming for a piece of this. So I wonder what happened with NGR late. It was all going so well, but now down in 4th. So WRT Edu leads the way. Scott McFall in 2nd. very closely followed by Boy Raxa. We're about to start the penultimate lap. Anything can happen though. He's not over until the checkered flag waves. Scott McFall, we wanted to help his team out as much as possible. Scott McFall still has a chance of winning this championship as well, so will not want to just back off. I'm sure if he senses that he can get a first place rather than second, he'll go for it as well. He definitely won't scrap it out too much with his teammate. We're on the final lap. Boy, Raxa really bring this fight to him as the camera catches up. Boy Raxa has got some good momentum coming out of the corner. There's no way past from Scott McFall though. Is he going to go for a cheeky move down the inside here? He's definitely lining up for it. He could make it stick. Real as close as you can get it. But here comes WRT Edu STM to cross the line. Takes first. Scott McFall second. Boy Raxa third. NGR Lee takes fourth. AMH will take fifth. NGR Martin sixth. JBFL 37th. WRT Fabras. Everyone's trying to do the barrel roll. RDJ 124 takes 9th. Ayatel 10th. Web user Johnny 11th. And Shadowstalker DBS takes 12th. So let's have a look at the table then and just see who got the fastest lap. So best lap for Edu 53. So at the moment Scott McFall 0.2. In fact NGR Martin quicker there. So NGR Martin fastest lap of the race with a 50.260. So well done to him for getting that. But as predicted, action packed from start to finish. Could have been anyone's race there. But do join us next week as we return for round 6 of the Clio Cup, sponsored by Max Coast, hosted us at NXTGEN. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Check out all our videos as well. And until next time, take care and we'll catch you all soon.